What's going on, guys? My name is Justin. Today we have my new to me Genesis G70. Check it out. It's a 2022 Genesis G70 with the 3.3 twin turbo V6 rear wheel drive. It is in a special, I believe they call this color Tasman Blue. I don't know, what do you guys think of this color? I think it's different and it looks a whole lot better. But you can see the little pearlescence in the paint and make it pop. But yeah, and then the interior, this one has a nice color interior. I believe it's like a cream or gray interior. Looks kind of like whitish on camera, but it's a really nice interior. It's got the nice quilted Nappa leather with the suede headliner up top with the larger sunroof. And the back is, obviously no one's really fitting back there unless you got no legs. So yeah, that's the only downside with these cars. It's no leg room back here whatsoever. But for the most part, I like to use this car for my sporty kind of car. As you can see right now, pop up the motor. Pop up with this hood for you guys. That's the main reason I bought this car, is for this engine plant. 3.3 twin turbo V6. See, we got small turbos on each side of the engine, and they're small for a reason. Basically, the smaller the turbo spools quicker, so there's like almost no turbo lag in this car, which is really nice. But I'm gonna do some upgrades. I want to do some cold air intakes, aftermarket blow-off valves. I got a lot of mods I want to do to this car. Probably a bigger intercooler. You know, keep things cool with all the mods I'm gonna do. Exhaust delete I want to do. This car does have some nice wheels. It has the Brembos on it, which is a nice touch. Got the 4 pistons up front, and then 2 pistons in the rear. Moving on to inside. What I like about this car is all the features it has. This one in particular, which has the heads-up display. I don't know if you guys can be able to see that. Yeah, right there. It's got a heads-up display, which is nice. And then we do got, for our climate control, we got our heated steering wheel, heated cooled seats. You just hit the climate button. It makes it easy access. It goes straight to there if you want to mess with your climate settings for the defrost, smart ventilation, automatic dehumidify. So just to defog all these things. Nice controls. We got nice aluminum all here. Nice pattern. Really nice touch up. We got our paddle shifters are nice aluminum. Same thing for the steering wheel. All these. And what I like about this car is we got the nice camera. On my older car, we only had just a rear view camera. This one has the full 360 top down. You can look in the sides, you know, make sure you don't run into any curves or anything like that. You can just look in the top down for just the back. And same thing for the front, which is nice, cool touch. You can see the the tires in the front turn, just to make sure you don't bump into anything. Same thing for the front, you can see ahead of you. Make sure you don't bump into anything in the front. Same thing for the back, goes for the front as well. You get a top down view, you can see everything. So yeah, this car has nice features here and there. Like I said, it has a full suede headliner, which is, you know, really nice touch up for these cars. And for the price you pay on these cars, is not that bad. We do get a nice infotainment right here. You know, it's a partial or LED screen with a digital analog right there. You know, it's different. I wish it was a full OLED screen. That would have been nice, but apparently they don't have that for this one. But you can scroll through your options here, and you got all your attention levels, your driving info for your gas mileage and all that. Shows your car right there if you want to put out cruise control. This does have a highway driving assist, which is HDA, and it shows, basically it's kind of like self-driving. Not really, it just keeps your steering wheel straight and follows the lines. Doesn't really works on residential roads, and mainly works for like highways and stuff like that. Still a good feature nonetheless, something good to have. And for our modes, we got our vehicle. We got a vehicle right here. Driving assistance, it has all your safety modes. You click through all this. You can turn on lane safety. I have it off, you know, because it gets kind of annoying sometimes. Drive mode, my favorite one, I always go to. And for this one, we have powertrain, steering, and suspension this time. If you got the regular 2.0T Sport Prestige, you only could change powertrain and the steering. Suspension is another thing here that's new. Like I was saying, the suspension is a thing the Genesis G70 has. I believe now they stopped putting that as an option for the G70, so I'm lucky to have this one already built into the car, so which is a nice feature, and it really works really well. Basically stiffens up the suspension, makes the dampening more stiff, so it helps for launches and takes off and stuff like that, and for cornering it helps out a lot. You do have a sport mode seat support, so basically when you turn this on, the side bolsters tighten up to make your seat more aggressive, so you're not, you know, sliding all over the place. It basically holds you in place more, which is a nice feature I have, and I like to use it sometimes. As part of that, I mean, it's not really else to see. You got your maps here. Maps you use is a pretty nice feature. It's very responsive, you know, a little laggy here and there, but for the most part it's pretty usable. Genesis Pay, I've never used that, you know, but it's there though. But overall, pretty responsive screen from here, almost no lag. Anyway guys, back to the motor here. This motor right here, the 3.3 twin turbo V6, produces around 365 horsepower, and this car does have the active exhaust back here. Probably, yeah, it has an active exhaust. Right now it's open, so with that option included, it does bump up the horsepower 3 more, so it goes to the 368, and I believe it's 376 pound-feet of torque, which is not bad for stock numbers. So apparently with a slight tune, cold air intake, downpipes, and exhaust, you could get this car up to, I believe, 450 wheel horsepower, which is not bad for these motors. So you see we got the nice signature 2-lined split design headlights in the front with a nice, you know, presentable grille, and you see there is the front camera right there. Overall, it's a really nice car. Like I said, I love the color, something different. And this is wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Got them in the front right here. See, we got 225s in the front, and then we got running 255s in the rear. So yeah, it's a pretty nice car. The only thing about these cars that everyone kind of like, you know, talks about is the high pressure fuel pump. It's a little noisy when you first started, first thing in the morning, like when it's cold, it makes a loud ticking noise. So I'm not really concerned, but yeah, that is something to, you know, look at, but none are really my concern. And we do got the nice side venting that's actually real. The only thing about this side is, I don't know if you guys noticed, these is way smaller. You can see it's only the bottom half that's been cut out, but when we go to the driver's side, it's a whole different story. The whole vent is actually real. Everything's all open, so not sure why that is, but apparently that's how Genesis did it. We got our nice seat adjustability. We got a lot of seat customizations right here. You can mess with all the controls right here. Nice plated gas and brake pedals, nice finish to them. Yeah, let's take her for a little drive, see how it feels. All right guys, now we're taking it for a drive right now. Right now we are in comfort mode. See right here, we could switch it up. We go in sport, everything starts to get more active. The seat side bolsters, you know, tighten up. So, and then we got the heads up display you see right there, which is a really nice feature. I like the heads up display. It's really useful here. Not that you don't have to look down and, you know, look at what speed you're going. The only thing I don't like about it is it only shows your speed, and maybe a little other things here and there, but overall it's not really that much customization for your heads-up display, which is, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It still looks good either way. It's nice to have. Then we got your turn signal, and then when you put on your turn signal, what I like about this is the camera on the side shows which way your turn signal. So I'm going left and it's showing the left side, you know, for your blind spots and anything like that, which is a really nice feature. I like it. It's a nice touch Genesis added. And it turns off as soon as you turn signal goes away. You can make it last a whole lot longer, you know. But yeah, we're in sport, and then we go in sport plus. Suspension stiffens up even more, and it doesn't sound that bad. Like, I'm a downshift. It's a little quiet, but when you give it some gas, you really hear it. And yeah, she's pretty quick. 0 to 60 on this car, 4.5 seconds. Some people reported it being a little quicker, especially in the rear-wheel drive trim levels. Which, I don't know, I find it kind of believable because I have yet to launch this car, but it's surprised me how quick it gets. Especially consider the turbo lag is very minimal. Like, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Yeah, that was a little more than half throttle, and it puts you back in your seat. Considering that we're only pushing 368 horsepower right now, which is a pretty good amount for this vehicle right here. Like I said, it's a pretty heavy vehicle, but not crazy heavy. It's pretty nimble for its size, considering it is a 4-door. Yeah, let's throw it in reverse, and then you guys can see how the camera works. The camera's really high resolution. You can see right there, you can basically see everything. And then when you do put in your reverse, your mirrors do lower, both left and right, just to make it easier, so you don't make sure you don't bump into any curves or anything like that and mess up your wheels. And then the same thing going forward, shows you so you don't hit anything. Really nice crispy shifts. For it not to be a DCT, it's pretty spot on. Maybe like a half a second delay, but it is spot on. So yeah guys, that's my little review on this car. I literally just got it a couple days ago. Literally not even a week with this car, and I'm already loving it. As you guys know, if you've been following the channel, I've had a 2.0T Genesis. It was a 2023. This one's a 2022. And the only reason I wanted to change is everyone was talking about you got to get the twin turbo V6. Because, I mean, the 2.0T 4-cylinder turbocharged is not bad, but it kind of lags power by a lot. This one, on the other hand, it's really good for it to be stock. So I can't wait to throw upgrades on it. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what to do to this car as far as like modding and, you know, putting some aftermarket parts, let me know what you guys think. What should I do, and I'll make videos on it. Definitely some cold air intakes, exhaust. I want to do all that, so I'll probably do videos on that. And I don't know, we'll see what we do next. So anyways guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. A little quick overview of my brand new car, well, new to me, Genesis G70 that I got in. Let me know what do you think of the color, you know, the specs and all that, and see what mods should I do first. If you guys have any requests of what I should do first, that would be the best option, or, you know, best way to go about with this car. Like I said, I'll eventually want to do wheels, springs, and all that. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications and all that. And I'm gonna have more future videos about this car coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. And thank you guys, have a good one, peace out.